Good day everyone, this is Ronel who will be with you during the simulation of Modular Distance Learning which covers our School Learning Continuity Plan or SLCP for the school year 2020-2021. Are you ready? Come and join me in my journey. For the information of everybody, before the simulation of modular distance learning, we've been through a lot of preparations like series of conferences from the national office down to the school level in crafting the school learning continuity plan. The school conducted online enrollment, and for those students who cannot access the site may have the option of the hard copy of the Learner Enrollment Survey Form or LESF. Teachers were assigned to collect the form by barangay. Another strategy in enrolling the students was the previous class advisors reached out the learners who were not able to avail the online enrollment nor submitted the printed LESF through text, call, and social media platforms. After consolidating the data of enrollment, we used the Learning Delivery Modality Decision Tree, and it came out that most of our parents selected the Modular Distance Learning or MDL for this school year. However, there were also few who selected blended, online, TV, and radio-based instruction. After this, students were assigned to their corresponding sections and the class program were crafted using our School Management Information System or SMIS. We also conducted inventory of learning resources based on the preferred learning delivery modalities as well as online conferences in planning the implementation of the printed modular distance learning modality. We conducted orientation to parents per barangay by batch to avoid mass gathering following the health protocols. Parents were informed through SMS and social media about the said orientation. We also furnished the parents with printed guidelines on how we are going to implement the modular distance learning from the distribution to the retrieval process. Parents were also given the guide for the daily activities in facilitating their learners at home. Contact numbers of corresponding teachers were also provided for their inquiries about the lesson and other matters regarding the teaching-learning process despite the situation. Teachers prepared the modules and learning activity sheets ready for the distribution. They also prepared the weekly plan based on the most essential learning competency or MELC. Before the distribution, teachers convened for the collection of modules and learning activity sheets for their assigned barangay following the minimum health standards or protocols. During the distribution phase, teachers were assigned by barangay in order to avoid mass gathering. Parents were instructed to follow the health protocols in claiming their modules and learning activity sheets like wearing a face mask, temperature check, hand spray, and social distancing. Strictly, only parents or guardians were allowed in getting the learning materials or any representative aged 18 and above as stipulated in Executive Order No. 22 Series of 2020 by the provincial government. For monitoring purposes, parents need to sign the monitoring log sheet for us to trace easily those who were not able to claim the modules and the learning activity sheets. A week after the distribution of modules and learning activity sheets, it is expected that learners were done answering all the activities intended for that week. Teachers were also assigned by barangay the same way as the distribution process. During the retrieval, parents dropped the modules and learning activity sheets in designated boxes. For safety purposes, the teachers convened again 2 days after the retrieval of modules and learning activity sheets in order to return the said activity sheets to the corresponding subject teachers for the assessment of learners' output and giving of remarks ready for the next distribution phase. After the simulation, the school conducted monitoring and evaluation processes, identifying the concerns, issues, gaps, and problems or the CIGPs in order to improve the implementation of the modular distance learning. Suggestions, recommendations, and interventions were tackled during the series of conferences. Originally, classes supposed to start last August 24, 2020, but recently, it has been moved to October 5, 2020 as per memorandum dated August 14, 2020 from the Office of the President.
This morning, we received a memorandum from the Office of the President that the President has already made the decision in respect to the recommendation that I submitted to him last August 6. Last August 6, I submitted to him a policy analysis of the implications of the imposition of Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine or MECQ in Metro Manila and in the provinces of Cavite, Bulacan, Laguna, and Rizal. The combined learner population of these two regions are very significant in terms of the entirety of our learner population. Napakalaking grupong learners ito. As per the memorandum of the President, he has given approval to the recommendation of DepEd, which, I repeat, we submitted last August 8. Thus, we will now implement such a decision to defer school opening to October 5, pursuant to Republic Act number 11480. It will be recalled that the law specifically states that the President can decide on the opening of school classes upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Department of Education.
Even with the postponement of the opening of classes, we will use this time to make necessary adjustments and ensure that all preparations have been made for the successful opening of the school year. Hooray! Now, we are done with the process of simulation. That is what will happen in our modular distance learning, which will be implemented for the school year 2020-2021. I hope everyone gets acquainted with the process. Despite the current situation, we still have the avenue to continue learning, helping our students to achieve their maximum potential. The Dagohoy National High School family ensures that the students' learning progresses amidst this pandemic. This is Sir Rodel with the Dagohoy National High School family saying, be safe, stay at home, and have fun while learning. Sulong Edukalidad. Thank you.